We are down to our final six species, and they are all wildflowers that we ask you to monitor only on the Glacier Basin Trail. The first up is Broadleaf Arnica. You may be familiar with arnica as a traditional medicine, usually used as an ointment because ingesting the plant itself can be toxic. As its name suggests, this species has relatively wide, simple leaves, slightly toothed around the edges, and they emerge from opposite sides of the stems, and the stems are hairy. By the time you need to pay attention to this plant, it is usually at least a foot tall, sometimes 2 feet. Broadleaf arnica is another aster or daisy family plant, so it will have several features in common with other asters that we monitor, like mountain daisy, for instance, and those include composite flowers and fluffy daisy-like seed heads. Here, as always, are the 4 phenophases to look out for. This plant has relatively prominent fleshy green buds, which open up into yellow inflorescences. The ray flowers are relatively long and narrow, and they each have a little notch right at the tip. The disc flowers start out as flat little nubs, but eventually they actually will open up as well and look like teeny tiny little mini trumpet flowers in the center. Once the ray flowers have either fallen off or withered, and the base of the inflorescence starts to look more like a dandelion seed head, you can consider the fruiting phase to have begun. And the seed release phase has begun as soon as you see these quite large, very loosely packed seeds appear, each one with that hairy white pappus that's going to help it disperse, and you can see between them to the center of the seed head.